Hello.
Hey, Caspian Prince.
Hey, Emil. You know, this guy, by the way, he called me names. He challenged me. He said, and now finally he called me. He said he was abroad. How are you, my friend? Are you okay now?
I'm fine, and you?
Mm. I'm alive. What do you want to say to us, my friend? You see our topic today?
Okay, so you are streaming on YouTube.
Yes, we are live on YouTube.
Okay. I have a question.
I have an answer. Is the question about what? Go ahead.
Your streams, it's only about Islam, or you are just also talking about Christianity?
Sometime we talk about the grocery. Yes, only I talk about Islam.
Oh, you only talk about Islam?
Yes.
But you are Christian Prince, right?
Oh yeah.
So, but your name better is anti-Islam.
My name is anti-Islam. My name is Christian Prince.
Yeah, but you only talk about Islam.
Yeah, because you know, this is what I studied. This is what I learned.
And have you studied Christianity?
I'm thinking to join a school to study it, maybe next year. So now, why you are calling me, my friend?
Sorry?
Are you going to tell us something good about your prophet? I keep asking the Muslims, who is a Muslim, want to call me and show us one thing to prove to us Islam to be from God, and nobody is doing that. Maybe now it's your opportunity to do that. We have more than 1,000 people listening. So how you can prove to 1,000 Christians listening, maybe a few Muslims between them, I don't know how many, that Muhammad is a prophet?
To tell you the truth, my purpose is to talk with you about Christianity, because I'm a history teacher. I have studied my minor early Christianity and Judaism. So I want to talk about the original sources about Christianity.
Okay, the original source is in the Quran, right?
No.
So the Quran is not original source?
No, we talk about the time of Jesus. The Quran was not revealed at the time of Jesus.
Oh, okay. So what about what the Quran said about Jesus? Do you agree with it or no?
Yes, I agree.
So do you agree that Jesus is coming from the sky?
Jesus is coming for the sky.
From the sky, from heaven.
Yes, he was sent.
No, this is not the question. Jesus, he was in heaven before he came a man. Yes or no?
Everyone was in heaven. Every human was in heaven.
Give me your reference, please.
Reference, there's in the Quran, there's a story about all the humans before they were born. They were souls. They were gathered before Allah, before God.
Show me the reference.
Allah
Show me the
said
reference.
to them,
You are a history,
your Lord,
you are a history teacher.
Agreed.
Show me reference.
You know this story.
No, I do not know the story. Show me the reference, please. Don't give me a speech.
No, this you know this is common knowledge.
No, I do not know common knowledge. I know knowledge. There's nothing is called common knowledge, because sometimes common knowledge can be stupid. You mentioned something, I want you to show it to me. Where it says that all a human is coming from heaven.
Sorry?
Where it says that all a human are coming from heaven.
It's in the Quran.
Where is that? Show us.
Yeah?
Where? Show me.
No, I'm not going to showing. This is
Why
like
not?
This is like a semantic discussion.
No, you see, this is you said you are a teacher and you are an academic person who studied.
And I also told you I don't want to talk about Islam. You are Christian Prince.
Well, no,
so
no. Here,
wait a minute.
It's not a choice for you. This is a program about Islam. We don't talk about potato tomato. So, are you going to tell me what you just said, or you are fabricating stuff?
No.
Jesus in the Quran is coming down from heaven according to Islam. Before he became a man, he was in heaven.
Yes.
Now, you said to me, before they are created, they were in heaven. Where do you get this from? You said to me from the Quran. Show me the reference. Otherwise, you are lying.
Listen. We can have a normal discussion, because you are playing now manipulation and my games.
My friend, I am not. I'm asking you.
I don't like this.
I am challenging you to say what you just said to prove it to us. Otherwise, you are the one who doing manipulation.
I told you. I saw your name. I saw your streams. Let me give me context why I call you. Yes.
Okay, no problem.
But then you can decide if we proceed or we quit.
No problem. No, why you wanna quit? Why you wanna quit? I'm really happy to talk to you. You're a teacher. You have a history background. You are knowledgeable. So now you mentioned something to me. You said to me, all human, everybody was in heaven before they come to earth. Get me where he gets from. Can you? I want to learn from you, my friend. This is an opportunity for someone like me to learn from a teacher. You are Ustaz.
Yes.
Okay. So Ustaz, can you show me the reference you mentioned to me?
Yes.
Can you show me the?
Can I talk?
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. I gave you the context. I saw you on YouTube. I say, hey, this is Christian Prince. I saw your videos. But you're only talking about Islam. And mostly you talk about stories that are weak hadith, like Muhammad's name on the throne of Allah and dragon in the grave. This is like very marginal subjects.
Who said that? Who said that?
Wait.
Okay, hold on. No. When you say something,
when
you say something, you have to prove it. Can you prove to me that this is weak hadith?
Yes.
Okay, so are you saying that the punishment in the grave is false?
Look, so sometimes in the Quran, some things are not literal; they are figures.
This is not the question. You just said to me that the punishment of the grave is a weak hadith. Are you sure?
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, okay. So what you said, make it clear for me.
Listen, you talk all about Islam.
Okay.
But then I saw your name, Christian Prince. Okay, I said this is a guy. He was Muslim. He became Christian. It's fine. Everyone can believe what he wants to believe. Aliens, Matrix, Judaism, Christian. It doesn't matter for me. But then I said, okay, this guy, he calls himself Christian Prince. So he is a defender of Christianity. So I want to talk about you, about Christianity. If your name was anti-Islam Prince, then I know. So that is my question. You only talk about the Islam.
We can talk about Christianity. No, listen, we can talk about Christianity, no problem. But this is an exchange of conversation, not one way. So you cannot say to me only when I talk about Christianity. So if you say something to me, first of all, I have the freedom to answer you the way I like. Secondly, you have to answer me too, right?
Sure.
About your religion.
Sure.
Okay, so go ahead. Let us see how that will work.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So you have not studied Christianity.
I will go to school next year, as I told you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know who is the original source of the gospel? The original source.
According to the Quran, Allah.
No. According to historians.
According to historian.
Yeah.
When you say historian, like who?
Historians, people who are studied history. We went to the university, who studied the original sources. Who is the original source of the Gospels?
What the historian said, I don't know. I want to learn from you. Go ahead.
The original source. Nobody knows who is the original source. The original source is called Q. And Q means in Greek Quella. It means unknown.
Okay, I see.
The first gospel written was Mark. This was 75 years after the death of Jesus.
75 years.
Yes.
Question: when the first Quran written after the death of Muhammad?
Can you repeat the question? I didn't hear you.
When the first Quran written after Muhammad? You said 65 years after Jesus. When the first Quran written after Muhammad?
75.
75. Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
The number you quote, I'm not even correcting you. I'm saying what you already say. So when the first Quran after Muhammad was written?
The first Quran, the Sahaba, the companions of the Prophet, they made notes. Some Sahaba could write. We know bijvoorbeeld like a famous Sahaba, Abu Huraira, didn't write. He remembered everything. But the first Quran was written during the time of Uthman.
Okay. And where is the Quran of Uthman?
This is the same version.
No. Where is the Quran of Uthman? You just said that the book of Mark written 75 years after Jesus, correct? Okay.
Yeah.
The Quran of Uthman, which is Uthman is the companion of Muhammad. Where we can find this Quran?
This is the same Quran in Arabic.
My friend, how you can say this is the same Quran if you don't have the Quran of Uthman? Do you have the book of Uthman?
No, this is impossible because books they stored about. This is like 1500 years ago.
Okay, who is
it can't exist.
Okay, my friend, the Quran you have today is according to who?
What do you mean?
The Quran we see in front of us in the screen, the Muslim is spreading all over by Saudi Arabia. Is it according to Uthman or this is according to recitation of Hafs?
According to Uthman. It was unchanged.
Open your Quran and you will see it says according to Hafs. Look, and Hafs is a person who came more than 200 years after Muhammad.
Okay, but are you now suggesting that people from Morocco have different Quran than people from Indonesia?
I don't care. This is not a question.
No,
you just said to me. You just said to me a second ago that the Quran today we have is the same. Everybody heard you. Okay, this is what you have. You have Uthman. You agree that you have Uthman, but you don't have the book of Uthman. You have recitation of someone. His name is Hafs. After 200 years after Uthman, you don't even have a book of Hafs. You have recitation. Somebody says this is the recitation of Hafs, and it's what we have. So you don't have a book. And by the way, in case you do not know, Hafs accused by the Muslim to be a fraud. He's a thief. He's a fraud. He's a liar. Is that true? Is that true? Is that true?
Can I respond?
Yes.
Yes, it doesn't matter if it's written by Hafs, because
it's not written by Hafs. No.
Wait.
No.
Let me finish.
No. You are quoting me wrong. It's not written at all by Hafs. Recitation of Hafs. You don't have a written book.
So what do I read?
You have recitation.
No, the book, the Quran. What is it? It's a book, right?
You don't have a book. Where is the book? Where is the book?
The Quran.
Where is the book?
Yes, I have the book.
No, this is what my friend, this is what they printed to you today. But do you have the book of Hafs? You don't. Do you have the book of Uthman? You don't. Do you have the book of Abu Bakr? You don't. What do you have? You don't have nothing. You have somebody claiming that this is a recitation of Hafs.
So the Quran doesn't exist according to you.
There's no Quran. This is a joke. There's no Quran, and I can prove it to you right away.
Come on, man.
Let me ask you. Okay, let me ask you. Let me ask you. Okay, let me ask you. Let me ask you. What? Okay, hold on. What is the first chapter your prophet he received?
Listen.
What is the first chapter your prophet?
Listen.
What is the first chapter he received?
My friend.
I'm not your friend. What is the first chapter? We are not. We are talking about the original source. That's our topic. We agree, both of us, we can talk about the same topic. Okay. So now, what is the first chapter your prophet he received?
No. We are staying with the subject.
Yes. What is the first? What is the first chapter your prophet he received? We are in Hafs still. We are, and we did not go. You did not answer. You see, I'm still in Hafs. So what is the first?
I only hear you talking.
What is the first? Okay, I'm asking you. What is the first chapter your prophet he received as inspiration?
So in this way, we can't have a discussion.
No, we can. No, we can. Oh, you don't make an excuse to run. I'm allowing you to talk.
Yes.
Allow me to talk
but
too.
I want to say my
you
answer.
ask me. No. Okay, go ahead. What is the first? What is the first chapter your prophet he received?
No, this is like semantic.
So you will not talk. You will not answer me.
Hey, I will answer.
Okay.
If I talk, you listen.
But you will answer me, right? You promise me you will answer.
I listen. We cannot talk both.
Okay, I'm saying I'm not. No, I want to be sure that you're going to answer me. What is the first chapter your prophet you received? The mic is yours.
Oh, I want to talk about Hafs. This is your first point.
This is about Hafs. I'm talking about Hafs. I'm still talking about Hafs. I am still talking about Hafs. I'm showing you. I'm showing you how I'm going to prove my point. Tell me what is the first chapter your prophet you received?
No, I gave another answer.
Why you don't want to answer? Is it a secret? Is it a secret? No problem. You can answer me about Uthman. Why you don't want to say to me what is the first chapter your prophet you received?
No. Yes, I give you an answer.
What is the first chapter? Just give me the first chapter. No. Just say what. Just say what it is.
We have ancient manuscripts.
You don't have anything. You don't have anything. That's a lie. Yes. You just agreed that you have recitation of Hafs. You don't have any ancient. Okay, show me the ancient manuscript. I challenge you.
Listen, man, this is like semantic discussion. This is semantic discussion.
Okay, listen. You see?
No.
Okay. Have you ever heard of Abdul? Have you ever heard of Imam? It's called a Suyuti.
Man,
did you hear about an Imam? It's called a Suyuti.
You are preaching now.
I'm not preaching. You are trying to run away. You are trying to run away. You don't have a book. You don't have manuscript. You don't have a book. You don't have anything. You don't even have. You don't even have Sahih al-Bukhari. You don't even have Sahih Muslim. You have nothing. Islam have zero scriptures. Zero. All what you have today is a fiction. You see, you are the one who said to me, everybody heard you. Everyone heard you saying, okay. No problem. 75 years, that will not make it the same as Islam, because 75 years, if 75 years is rejected, that means Muhammad, who came 600 years after Jesus, he accepted to speak about Jesus. You said to me, that the Bible written. Listen. You said to me because you are just you are running away. I'm asking you now. You said that you said everybody heard you. The Bible written 75 years after 75 years after Jesus. So how you accept Muhammad without single manuscript? Let me answer you. How you accept Muhammad, who came 600 years after Jesus, to be a person who can witness to Jesus, when you just deny the book written 75 years after Jesus? How hypocrite you are. Answer.
Repeat the question.
You agree with Muhammad speaking about Jesus, who came 600 years after Jesus. He never saw Jesus. He never named Jesus. He can't even quote his name correctly. He have no proof. Hold on, let me finish my question. He have not a single paper to prove about Jesus. He have no Bible. He have no Torah. He have not manuscript. He have nothing. But you accept him, even though he came after 600 years after Jesus. But you don't accept the book written 75 years after Jesus. Don't you think this is hypocrisy? Your mind?
Okay, I give now my answer. Yes. Okay, I know who has written the Quran, but Christians don't know who has written the Gospels. Nobody knows who is Q. Nobody.
No, this is a lie. This is a lie. This is a lie. The book
who is Quella?
In the beginning of John, it says John. And now listen. I want to play the game with you. Do you accept to play a game? You tell me who wrote this. You tell me who wrote this. I tell you who wrote that. Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay.
John.
Okay,
John
hold on.
John was the last gospel written between 90 and 120 years after the death of Christ. John was the last one. The first one is Mark, then Matthew, then Luke, then John. John is the last gospel written.
Okay.
And there's another question.
No, before, let me what other question? Hold on. So why your Quran acknowledge John and Paul and Mark and even Peter?
Quran doesn't recognize those gospels.
If I show you their source, what you will do?
In Quran,
if I show you the sword, what you will do? The source, what you will do?
What I will do?
Huh?
I won't recognize this source.
Why you will not recognize?
Because John is like a fiction story.
So your prophet is fiction story too?
No, John.
Okay.
All the Gospels.
Okay, no problem. Can you explain to me chapter 36, verse number 14 in the Quran?
I don't recognize it. It says John.
You don't recognize the Quran?
Follow but the Quran.
Get lost. I don't talk to kids. The second you say to them, I'm going to get you busted from your book, he don't recognize even the Quran. Take a hike. 75 years after Jesus, he said, is rejected. 600 years after Jesus is accepted. And now, not only that, he reached the point, he claimed to be a Muslim, he denied the Quran. He says, I reject the Quran. Well, you are out of Islam anyway.